Okay.
Yeah, we are live now.
Okay.
So, just waiting for, yeah, it's fine. Very warm welcome and a very good morning to each and every one to the viewers of IT Talks all around the globe. I, Shivang Sharma, welcome you for the 19th episode of IT Talks, which is on the topic of machine learning with orange, not oranges, it's orange. So, basically, first of all, I'd like to invite my co-host, Sneha Kamalpuria, luckily my student and my friend too. And to our honors today with us, we have our spokesperson, Dr. Vaibhav Bhatnagar, sir. A very warm welcome to you, sir, and a very good morning to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good morning.
So as I discussed, as I mentioned in the starting, that today the topic on which we will be discussing will be machine learning with Orange. So before starting with the topic and discussing about it, first of all, I'd like to give you a brief introduction about a vast career of Dr. Vaibhav Bhatnagar, sir. So basically, Dr. Vaibhav Bhatnagar has a working experience of 5+ years. Currently, he's working at Manipal University, Jaipur, Rajasthan, as assistant professor, senior skill in Department of Computer Applications. He has also worked at SS Jain Subodh PG College and Podar International College, and also at SNT Infotech Solutions, Jaipur, Rajasthan, as network and system support engineer. He has many research projects, and talking about research projects, the major one which I could see was the one which was the minor project as COPI, titled as development of prediction model for COVID-19 using machine learning for Department of Science and Technology, SERB. And I guess during this time of pandemic, this project must have been very useful for sir. Also, he has submitted student project titled as design of NPK sensor with its implementation through Android sensors of major crops of Rajasthan for Department of Science and Technology. And I guess this is also a very good initiative taken by sir, because at the end of the day, he has done something for the farmers who are the main resource feeders for the nation. Talking about the editorial responsibilities of sir, he has special issue editor of healing with COVID-19 through technology of the journal of stats and management, WOS index, guest editor of Scopus Index proceeding of IOP Science International Conference on Applied Scientific Computational Intelligence using Data Science, ASCI 2020, on 22nd and 23rd of December, Jaipur. He has lot many of research publications, and if I have to mention each and every publication, it would take me an entire day. Mentioning few of them, again, meta-analysis of prediction of COVID-19 disease based on CT scan and X-ray images. This was done with Mr. Bhatt and Devrishi Pallavi ma'am and Preeti Sharma ma'am, along with Vaibhav Bhatnagar sir. Also, he has widely worked on COVID-19 during this pandemic, and he has been very active for the patients. If we talk about other than COVID pandemic, he has done soil moisture sensor for sustainable irrigation comparison and calibration, International Journal of Sustainable Agriculture Management Informatics. Then he has done a prototype model for decision support making of NPK fertilization journals and stats and management system. So these are few of the journal publications which sir has done. Talking about Scopus proceedings, Dr. Vaibhav Bhatnagar sir, Chandra R sir, and JNV sir did a paper on IoT based alert system for visually impaired persons in international conference on emerging technologies in computer engineering. Talking about the book chapters for research publications, again, Dr. Vaibhav Bhatnagar sir and Chandra R sir did something based on IoT-based soil health monitoring and recommendation system in Internet of Things and analytics for agriculture. He has been already invited in many different types of expert talks, such as on the topics of artificial intelligence and Android system. Delivered an talk as a keynote speaker on Internet of Things at Compucom Institute of Information Technology and Management. As I previously mentioned about artificial intelligence and Android system, he had presented it at Shri Balaji PG Mahavidyalaya, Jaipur, and on the topic of Android application development held on 31st of October at Agarwal PG, Jaipur. Now, just more shortening down the certificate of appreciations that sir has got. The very first appreciation he has got, the major one, is Desktop 1 Fundamental, offered by Tebelu Learning Center on 23rd of January 2021, where he completed the had 100% completion of the course. National Program on Technology Enhanced NPTEL on of descriptive stats of R software, which is, I guess, when I was discussing with sir that R might be an easy language, so sir told that R is one of those things which is way much more difficult than other things. He also has been awarded a second best paper award in International Conference on Modern Management Strategies, E-commerce and Global Economy Indian Context, held at Lal Bahadur Shastri PG College, Jaipur. He received a certificate of appreciation of 5-day international workshop on research methodology organized by Amity School of Applied Science and Amity Business School, Amity University on 4th to 8th June 2018. And there are many more appreciation certificates which he has got. So we are very lucky and we are very proud to have you, sir, on the stage with us. I hope you don't mind if I have missed out on many of the appreciation certificates and research things which I said. So, talking about today's topics, majorly as we have been discussing on machine learning with Orange. Talking about with Orange on later part. First, I would like you to tell to our viewers what basically means machine learning. What does it actually means?
Okay. Thank you, Shivam, for giving me this opportunity. And indeed, Atharva Institute that organizes such type of episodes. I hope it is 19th episode, which is indeed a great work that shows that how this organization is trying to inculcate new things among the students. Right, it was a lovely interaction, both of you, yesterday night, and right now we are going to start with machine learning. So, Shivam, can you, if there is a data set containing 5 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now could you predict the next number?
Depending if there is a certain order, then I could predict. But if there is no order, then
Yeah,
it's
there is a
difficult.
order data.
Yeah,
One,
for
two.
5 numbers, definitely it can be predicted.
So what is the next number?
6.
6. This is the best example of machine learning in my views. There are so many definitions of machine learning given by scientists and scholars of different domain. Like if you are a student of computer science, then there will be a something different definition. If you are from management side, there is something different definition. And if you are from statistics part, then there is entirely complete definition. But as for my best experience, as for my best knowledge, if we can identify a pattern in the data, and with that pattern we are able to predict the next value, then we are doing a machine learning, in my views. Identifying the pattern, and with the help of that pattern, if we can predict the next value, then it is the best example of machine learning, right?
Mhm.
So it is used in different fields, where it can be stock market predictions, weather predictions, agriculture, and medical. These are the fields where machine learning techniques are being used.
Okay, so moving on to the main topic of this session, as you very well explained what is machine learning. So, I wanted to know what is basically machine learning with Orange, like in a
Okay,
layman's language.
yeah, thank you. Machine learning is a concept, right? It can be implemented through various platforms, or we can say through various tools, or we can say through different softwares. It can be a Python, it can be R, it can be Orange, it can be even Minitype is also going to start. It can be IBM Watson, SPSS Modular. There are different softwares which are offering machine learning algorithms. So Orange is also one of them, right? But the beauty of Orange is that it is open source, free, and it is based on Python, right? And the reason why it is being popular nowadays, the reason is very simple, that it does not require any single piece of coding, right? It is just a drag and drop facility by which we can apply different algorithms of machine learning into our data set.
Exactly. So as you told that it is majorly just you have to just drag and drop, and you don't have to code. And majorly, whenever you talk about a software engineer or a person who needs to develop a software, they are most probably fearing only one thing, and that is coding. Because uh, you do coding, it's not coding is not a problem, because you're from a computer background. You will definitely understand this, that you are not afraid of coding, you're afraid of the errors that will come and how to rectify those errors, because finding the errors become very much is becomes a tedious job. So I would request you if you could share your screen and show us how
Yeah.
this particular software works.
Okay. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the interface of Orange. I am again repeating, Orange is open source and free software which is developed in Python. Right? It can be installed from the help of Anaconda or by providing by the website of Orange. Right? It comes along with Anaconda also, or you can download from the website also. Right? If this is the basic, it is the basic UI of Orange. Right? In this thing is known as widgets. Can you see this? These things known as widget, and here this is the canvas. Here this is the option of canvas. While we can import our data set, we can apply some techniques, and we can see the results. So let's start. How we can do? Just click on file.
Okay.
It will be there. Is it now?
Yes,
Can
yes,
you see this?
Yes, yes.
yes.
Right now, just double click on, and it will ask from where you want to import the data set. Right? These type of files that can be accepted by the Orange. It can be Excel, it can be CSV, TSV, and all readable files. Right? Here, since I am having a one CSV file, I am just importing the data set. Right? Is that clear?
Yes,
Now,
yes.
now it is okay. Let it be there. We will change. We will commit back. We will commit after some time. Now, the data is there in our canvas. This white area is known as canvas. Now we want to see our data. Now just click on data table. Can you see this data table?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
And just put it here, right? And just click on and just connect these two widgets, and just double click on here. You can see your data. Can you see?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Right? Can you see? It
yes,
is showing some colors or some numerical values, right? And
yes,
all the
yes, yes.
variables are shown over here. Is it too easy? If we want to see it on Python, it required 5 lines of code,
Exactly.
right?
So
But
that,
here,
that that's what I was gonna say. Like, if you have to sort a particular number in Python, I guess in Python will be the program wherein you will be just requiring 5 to 6 lines. If you
yeah,
have to do this for C
yeah.
or C++ or Java, it will require at least a page or page and a half code.
Okay. Now understand these widgets. First is data. That this widget deals with importing the data and data wrangling. That includes imputation, means filling with um, null values or creating another variable. This type of data wrangling facility is being provided. Then we have visualization, right? Then we have models of supervised machine learning that we can apply. Then how we can evaluate these models, and um, unsupervised machine learning, like principal component analysis is there, clustering is there, k-means there. And another add-ons that I have installed is image analysis and time series analysis and geocoding analysis. Okay, we will discuss it later on. But now here we have learned that how we can import data and how we can see our data, right? Is that
Yes, sir,
is
yes.
that okay?
Yes, 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 definitely, sir.
Okay. Now, if we want to know about the data, just click on, there are so many options. It is not possible to cover all options in one go. So I am just explaining only the vital components. So after click on data info, the information about data is shown, right? That it has 273 rows, 8 column. There are 3 categorical data, 3 numerical data, and 1 target data which have 2 values, right? It is very easy to analyze the data. Is that okay?
Yes, sir,
Yes.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Now the second option is descriptive analysis, right? Here you can see it is feature statistics. Can you see this?
Yes.
Yeah, just click on it. It will be available here. Now just click and connect. Descriptive analysis of each data you can see over here. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
If we talk about the age, it is showing distribution, center value, dispersion, minimum value, maximum value, and missing values. Can you see? This is how beautifully it is showing the results. And
Yes,
it
sir.
is only on just one go. If we want to do it on other tools, um, it takes some times. But in Orange, it is very easy to do it. One disclaimer, Shivam, I want to disclaimer.
Sorry, sir.
Company Orange
Yeah.
does not pay me anything for
Hmm.
advertising the software. I am not the representative of company, right? I am just exploring different tools. It may be Orange, it may be Rattle package, it may be on Python. But since the target students are maximally of management students, that's why I have picked this software. But I have no communication with the company. This is my disclaimer. Okay,
Okay, sir.
let's move forward. So here we can see center value, dispersion, minimum value, maximum value, and missing value. It is very easy,
Yes.
right? It is very easy. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
So here we can see the descriptive analysis of the data. Now, what I want to fill the missing values. Then I just need to click on impute. Impute will give me options how I can fill with, how I can deal with missing values in the data. If we double click on, it is asking at which variable you want to fill with the missing values. You can see default values, don't impute means we don't want, average or most frequent value, model base, random value. By which value you want to fill the missing values, how we can handle with the help of missing values, right? It is very easy. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
We just need to give a value, right? And from this value, it will be done. Very easy. And it will be reflected in the entire database. Can you see this?
Yes.
Is it something very easy,
Yes, sir.
right? Now, I want to see the correlations in the data set, right? I want to see the correlation in the data set. Then there is a widget of correlation. Just click on this correlation and you will found that there is a widget and connect with the data source. Now it is calculating. Now correlation is there. Okay. If we select Pearson correlation, it is showing that the correlation between the age and weight is plus 0.443, age and height is plus 0.439, And if we talk about Spearman correlation, you can see between height and weight is 8.66 and between age and height is 0.4. So this is how we can see correlation, right? By
Yes.
just clicking the variables, it is showing different correlations. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
It is something quite easy.
Yes.
Otherwise, it is something, if it is done in SPSS, even it takes some times. But in Orange, it is very easy, right?
Yes.
Okay, next move forward. Now, if I want to save the data, there is an option. We can save this database, right? If we want to save this correlation, correlation will be saved, right? And it will ask save. And here we can save with CSV value, right? We can import the data as well as we can export the data. It's now clear? Any
Yes, sir.
Yes.
questions?
No, sir. For the thing you have explained, no questions for that, sir. But definitely, as there are two things which you mentioned earlier. So, very first thing, sir, I would like to know what basically is open source tool. Because
Open
most of
source
the
tool
most,
which
yeah.
are providing source code for customization. We can customize our requirement. If we can customize the software as per our requirement, then it is an open source.
Okay, sir. And also one more thing you mentioned is like you can find it either on internet or on Anaconda. Like you can install it via Anaconda. So what basically Anaconda stands for? Because if you
Anaconda
say
is a package which offers for Python,
Mhm.
Orange, Spider,
Okay.
Panda. This type of the complete package of Python is being offered with the help of Anaconda.
Okay. So basically, these are different. This is a package which provides a platform for the
Python coding.
Python code. It provides a
Yeah.
platform. Yeah.
Hmm. Even R Studio is also being offered with the in the package of Anaconda.
Okay.
R Studio, right? Now,
Yes.
should I next move forward?
Yes. Sure, sir.
Okay. Now, the next thing is how we can visualize our data. If we want to do scatter plot, just click on scatter plot and connect with your data, right? Now double click it and you will find the relation. Here it is showing between height and age. Now if I want to show it with age to age or age to weight, it is showing the scatter plots. Can you see?
Yes.
Yes.
Right? Can you see this?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Here we can change the category, right? We can change the size. Can you see this
Yes,
effect?
sir.
Right? Can you see the labels? Can you,
Yes. Definitely, sir.
right?
Yeah.
It is depend upon the data, right? Can you see this scatter plot, which
Yes,
is
sir.
Yes, sir.
more
Yes.
attractive and more easy to explain, right? You can change it. Here we can reduce the symbol size. Can you see this?
Yes.
Yes.
Opacity. Getting my point? And
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
the jitter. Can you see this?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah. Okay. So in this way, we can make our scatter plot more attractive, right?
Yes.
Okay. There are the shapes by which we can change it. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Right? Since we have a plenty amount of data, it is being like this. Fine?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the next thing is, if we want to go for frequency distribution, we have distribution widget here and we can connect with the help of distribution. Now, just click on it. It is showing the distribution. Can you see this distribution?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Right? Can you see this? And
Yes.
we can, yeah, we can obviously reduce the width of bars,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Here we can say where our data is following a normal form of knot, right? We can do it. We can see it.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Normal curve, we can show it, right?
Yes.
Right? And
Yes.
Mm.
here we can, by which means we want to split by our graph with the help of this categorical data, right? It is quite attractive, and if you write if you inculcate this graph in your report, I hope it will become more attractive.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Now there are so many visualization you can do, but since we are lagging behind with time, so I am just coming to the machine learning. So I don't need this, so it is very easy. Just select it, just delete it, just select it, just delete it, just select it, just delete it, right? Now
Mhm.
everything is hello, fine, vanished. Everything is vanished. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay, now let's talk on machine learning. Okay, what is machine learning? As we know that machine learning is it's something which identify the pattern from the data set, and it gives the prediction. But for this, it has two things. First one is classification, and second one is regression, by which we can predict some values for the future. Now there are two types of machine learning. First one is supervised machine learning, and second one is unsupervised machine learning. In supervised machine learning, we have label data and we have one target attribute, right? In unsupervised learning, we don't have any target attribute, we don't have any label data. So there are some algorithms of applying. There are some algorithms which are based on machine learning that are like decision tree, random forest, SVM, that is support vector machine, linear regression, logistic regression, naive bayes, ADA boost, neural networks, and many more. Right?
Mm-hmm.
For this unsupervised, we are having clustering, we are having principal component analysis technique, we are having manifold learning, we are having DB scan, and we can have different distances, right? And for evaluating, we are having ROC curve, we are having lift curve, we are having calibration plot, right? So
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
in this way, we can import, we can apply our machine learning to our data set. Now see how we can apply the data, how we can apply a machine learning data, right? Any questions so far?
No, sir. No, sir. It's going very, very beautifully, sir. Like, uh, per- on my personal basis, I'm enjoying it a lot because I
Thank
come
you.
from same background, so I'm enjoying it a lot. So yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Sir, I wanted to ask something. How is artificial intelligence and machine learning different from each other? Like, which one is dependent on the other one?
Yeah, artificial intelligence is vast. Machine learning is a part of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence deals not only with machine learning, it deals with image processing, robotics, and many more, right? But obviously, machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence,
Okay. Okay, sir.
Basically,
right?
I guess it can be summarized as that without ML, AI can't work because for artificial intelligence, you need to make machine learn, and for that, machine learning is required.
Yeah, you can say like that, but it doesn't mean that AI is all about the machine learning. There
Yeah.
are some options, there are some other techniques like swarm intelligence, we have natural inspired algorithms, we have metastastic algorithms, we are having, and we are having image processing, we are having. So there are some robotics, robotic facilities are there, navigation systems are there. So they are basically pure examples of artificial intelligence.
Yes. Yes. Sure. So yeah, you can proceed ahead, sir.
Okay, now when we import the data, all right, first one, the name of data is shown over here. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Now it is showing the type of data. right? Whether it is a numerical data or whether it is a categorical data. I hope everybody is clear with numerical data and with categorical data. I need not to explain this. Now, what is the next thing is role, means whether this variable is feature variable, whether it is a target variable, it is a meta variable, or we want to skip this variable while modeling our data. Feature variables are the input variables, and target variable is output, is a dependent variable. Let me open paint and I will be more clear. See, uh, there are some sets of attribute, like if we have this and we have this is a table, and there are this variable 1, variable 2, variable 3, and variable 4.
4.
This variable 4 is a dependent variable, means when we give value of v1, v2, v3, we receive a certain value of v4 by
V4.
a mathematical equation, right? So these variables are known as features variable in orange, and this variable is known as target variable in orange, right? Is that clear? Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this is the case type is my this case type is my target variable. Now understand the data. Just need to understand the data. We are implementing data table so that I can very well explain about the data. This is a data which is it is secondary data, where it is showing family abduction and non-family abduction of child. When a child or a person age is this, his gender is this, his race is this, his hair color is this, eye color is this, height is this, and weight is this. Means, and this is the case type where there is non-family abduction or it is a family abduction. Now, we want to know that is there any pattern that, that defines if age is something, gender is something, race is something, hair color is something, eye color is something, height is something, and weight something. A child will be abducted by the family, or it will be, or he or she will be abduction by the non-family members. So identify this. We have said case type is as a target and all other variables as features variable.
Feature
If
variable.
we want to ignore one variable, we can make it skip,
Skip.
right? Is that clear? Well,
Yes, sir.
just for an
Yes.
example, I am just doing it,
Mm-hmm.
but it is an important variable. We can make any variable skip. No issues. Means this variable will not be counted, will not be in the scene by while developing the machine learning model. Now we want to apply machine learning model. Here orange will not help you. What if orange? No software can help you to identify which machine learning will be most suitable for this. It is the knowledge and experience of developer or user who is going to apply machine learning. No software can say you that this algorithm is best. It is all about your literature review, your thorough study, and your experience that could say that this algorithm will be best suited for my machine learning problem or my model. But there are some parameters and there are some constraint and there are some feature of different machine learning algorithms that predicts that elaborate that at this particular scenario we can go for SVM, that is support vector machine. For this problem we can go for logistic regression, and for this we are going to for a decision tree. Now I want to apply decision tree for this data. Let's suppose I am not going to the detail of these algorithms because it will take another day, right? So if I want to apply the decision tree, I should make it delete, otherwise it will create confusion. Now I will click on this tree and this tree will be available. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right, and just connect it with the data. Can you see this? Now decision tree is implemented. Now I want to see how it look like. There is a tree viewer. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Connect this tree to this tree viewer and you can see the decision tree generated. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
We can make it more complicated. It is according to the data, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Is
sir.
it quite easy to develop a decision tree?
Very easy, sir.
Right? Now this decision tree shows the probability that if the race is 93.4%, but belonging to this there is a chance of family abduction and this is the chance of non-family abduction. Now you can interpret this result. This shows the probability. There is a 100% probability that of abduction of non-family abduction if the race is black or Pacific Island, right?
Yes.
Age is between 10 to 16 and height is less than 29. If this condition applies, then there are 100% chances of non-family abduction. And if the race is these four parameters, then there are only 3.6% chances for non-family abduction. If we study this, if the age is less than 5, height is less than 32 and race is black or Pacific Island, then there are only 0% chances of non-family abduction. This colors also specify the probability. The darken the node, the darken the node, then there are high probability. The lighten the node, there are very low probability. Now, can you interpret it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can implement this and you can write a paper on this, right?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
sir.
If now just change the data, we have skipped the hair color. Now I am taking into the consideration. Just apply it and see the results, how results are changing. Can you see?
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Yes, sir.
So in this way, we can, by just setting these two parameters, you can generate different trees. Is that clear? Any doubt so far?
No, sir.
No,
Not at
sir.
all. It feels like it has the things which you are doing. We had to code for this, like the for the decision tree. We had coding in our third year that we had to code for 1.5 page, 2 page, or we had to rot learn the code just to make a decision tree. And also at the end of the day, we used to get wrong result. If it was so easy, I would be definitely much interested in this rather than moving ahead with any other profession.
Yeah. Now, how you will evaluate this? Moreover, we can apply different other methods, right? If you want to apply logistic regression, you can apply on the same data. Now logistic regression is applied, but here only the method is applied, the training has not been done. For training, you just need to click on test and score. Can you see this test and score?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now just click on this test and score. Okay, sorry, it just double clicked. Okay, now just click on test and score and connect your logistic regression with this. And for this also, now your model is ready. We can done it for decision tree, just for we will do. Now we want to see whether our model is correct or not, right? Just click on confusion matrix. Now just connect test and score with your confusion matrix. Are you able to do it? It is very easy. Now just open it. It is showing the true positive, false positive, true negative, false negative. Can you see this? It is very easy.
Yes.
This is the predicted values and this is the actual values.
Actual values.
This is whether actually it is family abduction but predicted as non-family abduction, that is type 1 error, and this is type 2 error, which is non-family abduction but predicted as family abduction. These two, this select correct is give the correct values, and if we select on misclassified, it gives you the misclassified values. Can you see this? Now if you
Yes, sir.
calculate 255 plus 0, these are true positive and true negative, and 18 plus 0 is the false negative and false positive, right? Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It is very easy to develop a confusion matrix. It is a confusion matrix of logistic regression, right? Now just see the ROC curve, receiver operating curve. Just connect it with your ROC curve. Can you see this ROC curve?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It is sensitivity and specificity is showing, and this line is showing, right? And any model above this line is a good model, and if something is with this under this area is not a good model. Well, we are not going to discuss ROC curve, it is a separate topic, but if we try to see that this is how our ROC curve is built, right? Can you see this? You can
Yes,
change
sir.
with fa2, you can change your target variables, right? For which target variable you are required, right? There are some convex operations, convex health if you want to show, right? It is very easy. And if you want to save it, just click on this save button. It will be saved directly as a PNG file, or you can export it with the PDF, and you can write this result in your research paper. It is universally accepted. Can you see this? It is very
Yes,
Yes,
easy
sir.
sir.
to develop an ROC curve. Is that clear?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Now, if I want to compare these two algorithms on my data set, sorry. Now, just connect tree with this. Now, this data is trained for decision tree as well as logistic regression. Now, see the confusion matrix of logistic regression and decision tree. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We can see that now you can identify that which algorithms is better suit for you. Is it logistic regression, or is it a tree, or is it is a decision tree? Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Just a minute. Now we want to check it for any other algorithm, it is very easy. Just click on SVM, that is support vector machine. Just connect your data. Just give it to test and score, and you can see your data is trained. Now, in this single ROC, you can see that which algorithm is more accurate. For me, I'm just now, this green line is for logistic regression, this is for decision tree, and this is for SVM. Now you can see SVM is producing more good results.
Yes, sir.
Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because this decision tree is going under this area, right? It is also depicting the threshold point. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
It is very easy to know the threshold points, right? It is giving the threshold point. It
Yes,
is
sir.
0.082 in logistic regression. It is 0.63. It is 0.07. It is 0.03. Can you see this threshold points?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now it will be help you to identify any disease or any something, whatever you want, because it is based on the probability, true positive and true negative, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So any questions so far?
No, sir. Like not regarding this, but definitely as you told about prediction, and you have previously done a project on COVID prediction model. I just out of curiosity, I just wanted to ask you, what is the prediction for wave 3 of COVID in India?
See, there are different models which we can apply.
Okay.
As far we have worked, if we talk about time series, obviously it is increasing as per my predictions. If we talk about time series data, right? But if we apply SIR model, that is suspectability, infection, and removed model, SIR model, and when we taken vaccination as one parameter, then we can say, as per my prediction, I may be wrong. I'm literally saying I may be wrong, but as per my prediction, if we take and consider vaccination into the SIVR model, then obviously this will not be as much as tragic we had in wave 2.
Okay.
If we are considering
So how are these
vaccination.
models being decided? So as you told that SIBR model, SIR model, and there are various other models. How are these being decided? Which
It is
model?
again, it is just like selecting, selecting the best potato, best fruit in a bucket. If you go for to purchase to some vegetable, how we select? We select on the basis of our experiences, and we know कि लौकी थोड़ी पतली है तो अच्छी रहेगी, right? टमाटर थोड़ा रेडिश दिख रहे हैं तो वो अच्छे रहेंगे. It is all about the previous knowledge and the experience. मेरे को सब्जी लेने जाएंगे. My wife always scolded me that many times I am sending you and many times you are getting vegetable of poor quality, because I don't know and I don't have any interest to select the vegetable, but definitely I have interest to select which algorithm is more appropriate to our data. So it is all about the experience and the knowledge of the algorithms.
In that case, you must be hoping that there must be an algorithm which would select which is the best quality of vegetables so that your wife
There are
would.
some algorithms. I hope Neovis will work more.
Sure, sir, sure. So yeah,
Okay,
you can
there
definitely
is
proceed
one
ahead.
paper I have. I'm going something out of the track. That something that
No, that's fine, sir.
whether tomato is a fruit or vegetable. There is a paper, and
Okay.
yeah, there is a paper, and it said that tomato is a fruit, right, not a vegetable. So it is based on the characteristics and the features. When we features the data, it is found that tomato is a fruit. Okay, it is out of the track point.
Mhm.
Now it is all about the it is all about the structured data, means data which is structured way. But what if we are having images, right? This
Yes, sir.
orange provides different add-ons that can be imported from here, and there are different advanced machine learning modules are available. This is used for image analytics, this is used for time series data, this is for geo encoding data, And we have for text mining also, we have for sentiment analysis also. It can easily done by the help of machine learning. But for the next, if we want to develop a machine learning model on the basis of X-ray of COVID patient, whether a COVID patient is positive or not, then we can easily done with the help of Orange, right? What we have to do it, we can select new, right? I hope time is there.
Yes, sir,
Yes, sir.
definitely. We have more time. That's
Yeah.
not an issue.
Now connect with this. Import images. 1 second. Okay. It is asking. So I have one data set. This data set is having two folders. One is COVID. Here I am having COVID negative images. Let me show you differently. Uh, COVID images. One is COVID negative images of X-ray, and I am having positive images of X-ray. Right now, I want to build a classifier or a machine learning classifier. Now, what we have to do in Orange, it is very easy. Just import the images. It is asking at which folder. So in the desktop, I have data set and I have select this image. Right, it is importing. It will take some time because I have large number of images. It is importing. Just wait for that. Meanwhile, we can have some questions.
Definitely, sir. Because when you're testing something, you require a large number of data set.
Data,
And
yes.
it's very important, because or else the system might be working, but it won't work fruitful, because if we have less number of data set with us.
Yeah. Obviously, data set is required. More data set is required. It will take some time.
Mhm. So basically, sir, as currently, though my background has been from technical field, but if we talk about currently, as we are management students, if we talk about the use of oranges or machine learning with orange in commercial basis, how it will be useful in commercial basis of our businesses.
First of all, it is providing time series data. Can you
Okay.
see this? It is very
Yes.
used in predicting the stock market prices.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So we can do over here. It is not about the software. It is always about the algorithm which we want to apply. Time series data can be applied in stock market. It can be applied for identifying the COVID-19 patients or something else, right? This time series analysis can be done in R. It can be done in Python. I have done it on Minitab also, right? And it can be done in Orange also,
Okay.
right? It's not about the utility of Orange. Orange is offering you different packages. It is offering you time series. It is offering you image analysis. It is offering you geo encoding, text mining. Some biological models are being also used, and different algorithms are listed over here. Right?
Okay.
It is offering ADA boost. It is offering naive bias. It is you only who will decide that for my application which algorithm is more suitable. Correct?
Yes, sir, definitely.
Now,
Because
after
yeah.
importing, yeah, after importing images, right, we can do image embedding, right? We can do image embedding where we can see that we can. It will take more some time because we have too many images, right? Meanwhile, we can, yes, we can apply CNN because CNN is more suitable for image classification, right? We can apply CNN to our data. for test and score, the same thing is done. Same things can be done. We can apply over here and we can apply over here. Now it is doing.
So basically, sir, what does this neural network does? Like images which you have imported, what will this
Neural
neural?
network technically is a network by which we deal with large number of data. It works on the neurons. It is something like
Mhm.
which we have some
From one
brain.
tendon to other tendon,
Yeah,
it's
we
been
have some
connected.
brain. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
The
So.
most important thing is that CNN has some types, like it has CNN, that is convolutional neural networks, which deals
Mhm.
with image. We have RNN, we have ANN, that is artificial neural networks, right? So for the image, CNN is best for doing it. CNN is best. But it will take some time, right? Meanwhile, we can have some more questions on it.
So also one more out of curiosity, one more doubt was there in the thing which we are showing, the neural network which has been connected to, I guess, which was connected to the tester one. So there was a line which was connected and it was saying over the learner. So do we select those lines, or learn automatically the
Yeah,
connection
it
between
is.
neural
Yeah,
network and
yeah. If
test
we
score
do,
will be
good
learner
question.
itself?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Obviously, coding for if we do coding in Python, we
Mhm.
have to select training data and testing data, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right, we have to do something with training data, and we have to classify our data set into training data and testing data. But
Mhm.
in this orange, we need not to do anything. We need not to do anything, right? We just need to drag and drop. It will done automatically.
Okay. That's what I was asking, because I guess so. This the thing between neural network and test score, it's been predefined that if there is a connection between neural network and test score, it will be of a learner.
Sorry.
The connection between a neural network and the test and score, it will be following the learner path,
Yeah,
the result from
because
the learner.
we generally learn our data with 70% and we test our data with 30%, right? Okay, let me explain something with this, where I have this image. Okay, see, I'm undoing this part. Now understand that it is the dependent variable. I'm just doing it is identifying it is an independent variable. Sorry, it is a dependent variable, and these are dependent variable, right? If we will give some value to v1, v2, v3, we will receive certain value of v4. Independent, dependent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, what actually happens in machine learning, that when we want to predict some value, we want to predict this value. If we have certain values in this, and we want to predict for the instance of x, y, z, what will be the value of v4, what we have to do this, we have to divide this entire data set into 70-30 ratio. Mostly it can be 80-20, or sometimes it is, if data is so of low quality or is very short in the amount, when we can do with 90 to 10%, but generally it is decided that it is 70-30% is done for training and testing. Now what is about the training? In this training, in this data set, this part, we will try to identify, is there any pattern, is there any pattern exist in this data set. By this identifying a pattern, we develop a mathematical model. This model is being tested with this 30% data. This is done with the help of 30% data. Is that clear? And we with this mathematical model, when it is tested, we will able to predict this. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So in this way we can implement um, machine learning concept. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Definitely, definitely.
Now
It's
we
clear.
are
And
again, yeah, we are again going for our data, right? Is that okay?
yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
sir.
Now we have I have wrongly connected this just for skipping this data. Okay. Okay. Fine. Now see.
So we can't see your screen. Your screen
You can't
sharing.
see my
Screen
screen.
sharing.
Okay, okay, okay. Let shoot me.
Yes.
Okay, okay. How does it happen?
I
Okay,
guess you stopped the screen sharing because of which.
okay. Sorry, this might be a mistake. Where is the
Yeah.
orange wrap? Now it will
Yeah,
take
yeah.
some
Now it's
time. Yeah. What I have done, I have imported the images. Now I have done
mhm.
the image embedding. Means I am trying to extract the features which is being trained with neural networks, and it is giving for testing and score. Can you see this? And
Yes,
this
sir.
data
Yes.
is provided. Now it is 9% data is training. It will take some time. And when it will happen 100%, we will be able to see the classifier of COVID-19 patients. Wait for some
Okay.
time. It will take some time. Meanwhile, we can have some FAQs.
Sure, Sneha can proceed ahead with the question.
Sir, as you very well explained in this whole session, that how simple and sorted it is to use Orange. And I had this question in mind, that what are the major challenges which we can probably face with machine learning using oranges.
Yeah. The first challenge is we cannot code. It can be see that it is an advantage, but for sometimes it become very rigid, or
Design.
it becomes very bounded that we cannot code. So we cannot customize our data. We cannot customize our algorithm. Whatever algorithm is being provided over here, we have to use this. This is the, you may say this will be an advantage, or we can say this is a disadvantage of this orange.
But I guess majorly most of the
Yeah, but
programs.
still, yeah. Since it is an, since it is open source, so surely we can customize it. But it is equally mind brainstorming, just like doing code in the Python.
Okay, okay, okay. Cool. Basically, sir, as you told that these were the things which become easy. So initially, if it was being introduced, do you have any idea what was the basic objective, or basic idea behind introducing Orange as a software for machine learning?
Yeah, well, behind the data, again the same thing, that it does not require any single piece of coding. Even we haven't write a hello world program, which we used to write in C, we used to write in C++, we used to write in Java, we used to write in Python, in Android, and even that in R, right? But here we does not require any such coding mechanism. We What we just required, we can, if we know the concept of these algorithms, if we know the concept of this options, right? We can surely do good in our research, right? However, we have an option of Python scripts, right? We can write a Python script, but it is something which is, again, we are going towards the coding. But if we are not bounded for the coding, right, if we are not bounded with the coding, and if we are not into the coding, and we have the basic knowledge of these graphs, basic knowledge of data wrangling, basic knowledge of these algorithms, basic knowledge of this time series data, basic knowledge of geo encoding, image analytics, this unsupervised algorithm, we can wonderfully can do in the field of machine learning. And the best feature is that it is open source, it is free, you need not to pay anything to the Orange for using this software. This is the beauty of the software. Now it is ready, right? Now it is ready. Now just use a validation, that is model evaluation of confusion matrix, right? More specifically, I am doing this. See, this is the accuracy of CNN we have received. That is predicted values where, and these are actual values. When the model says actually the values are negative and model is saying it is negative, these are 1402 images. Some images are actually negative but predictive as positive, they are 25 in numbers. Some images are COVID positive, but model is saying it is negative, they are 24 in nature. Some images are actually positive, but predictive is positive, it is true positive, it is 263 in number. So it is very easy to develop a CNN model. In Python it required big coding, but in CNN we can do in just by dragging drop. So this is the beauty, all about the beauty of Orange software. So that's all from my side because of the time constraint. If you allow me, for next time we can go for time series data, we can go for text mining data, we can go for geo encoding data on this Orange only. Thank you.
Definitely, so
Yeah.
it was definitely one of the best sessions according for me on my personal basis because of my background, and definitely we got to learn many new things today. And I guess for today, if we have to learn a lot of things for today for basic start, it's too much. It's like we have received enough of the knowledge for the day regarding the same. Definitely, we'll be looking forward for many more sessions with you on the same because it is something which is really interesting. So now, I proceeding ahead, sir. I would just like to ask you, like majorly as at the end of the day, you're also a teacher, you're also a professor who you guide students. So, what would be your message to the students who are currently studying or working from like or studying from home as the lectures are going on from the college itself, the online lectures are going on. So, what would you suggest them to enhance their skills, by, whether it may be coding skills or use of Orange or any in any dimensions?
See, in the field of computer science, we require two things. First, knowledge of algorithm, and second one is knowledge of platform, right? There are large number of algorithms which can be done with a single set of data. Here we can see we have applied logistic regression, we have applied decision tree, we can apply SVM, we can apply nearest neighbor KNN, anything we want,
Hmm.
right? And software definitely will produce some answer. Software will not say, no, 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 this data is not okay for me, I will not, I'm not going to evaluate this, I'm not going to develop a model. If you are providing data to the software, it will definitely produce the result. But it is you only, it is your knowledge only, it is your experience only, that you have to identify that which algorithm is more appropriate to your data. First part. Second part, we should have a sound knowledge of the platform. If you want to do machine learning, you have to be expertise in Python or in R or in Orange. Now Julia is coming. Julia, it is about the language tool. Both you have to be expertise in the algorithms as well as in the part of tool also. Tool is equally important. If you don't know the right tool for the right algorithm, then it is problematic for us. So be expert in algorithm, try to learn new algorithms, try to have inside knowledge of the algorithm, and try to familiar as much as you can with your tool. Try to catch only one tool. You need not to switch many tools, because all tools will reflect the same result. It will not just like that. If we are applying machine learning in R, it is saying the accuracy is 97%. If we are applying same algorithm in Orange, it is saying that the accuracy is 100%. No, it won't happen,
Mm-hmm.
right? All software will reflect the same results. It is you at which software you are comfortable, and the basic is you have to be the knowledge of the algorithms. That is my message.
Okay, okay, fine. Thank you so much, sir, for
Thank
your
you.
kind
Thank
message
you.
and your guidance. Now, I would
Yeah.
request Sneha to proceed ahead with the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Shivang. Firstly, I would like to thank Dr. Vaibhav Bhatnagar for taking out time from his busy schedule and providing us with this amazing and very informative session. I would like to convey my sincere gratitude to Shri Sunil Rane, Executive President, Atharva Group of Institute, AGI, Dr. R.G. Ratnawat, Director, AIMS, for giving us this wonderful platform to interact with masses, and Dr. Shubhilal Agarwal,
Yeah.
Director,
Very well.
Internal Quality Assurance Cell, AIMS, for connecting us with intellectual capital across the globe. Lastly, I would like to thank Shivang Sharma for being such an amazing co-host. We wish to see you all in the next episode of IT Talks. Thank you and have a nice day.
Okay, thank you, Shivang. Thank you, Sneha. Thank you, Shubhi, ma'am. I don't know whether she is available over here or not, but
Yeah, she
definitely,
is. She is.
lots of thank you, and thank you, guys. You for providing me such a opportunity. Thank you, Atharva Institute, for providing me such opportunity. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.